On the surface, it may look like it's calm and peaceful now in southern Kyrgyzstan, but if you look deeper, there's still a lot of tensions, there is still fear. I'm working on a project about the life of ethnic Uzbeks in Kyrgyzstan since the conflict in 2010. My aim is to look at what are the changes in the lives of the Uzbek community there, because after the conflict, everybody's life was affected, not just Uzbeks, everybody, Kyrgyz, Uzbek, everyone else living in Kyrgyzstan. The Uzbek community was particularly vulnerable because there were arbitrary arrests, there were cases of torture, there's a growing feeling of fear among this community. They feel they are not protected by the government, and this creates tensions further on that may possibly lead to violence. It was difficult to talk to people and approach them because everybody was scared. Everybody thought that if they let me photograph them and if they give an interview, then there might be certain consequences, like they may get arrested or they may get into trouble. People who agreed to be interviewed and agreed let me photograph their lives, in most cases these people were very desperate to tell their stories because they have nobody else to talk about all these problems. They can't turn to prosecutor's office, they can't turn to the government. Even if they do, in most cases their reports are ignored or not resolved by police and prosecutors. There were families who would tell me everything from the very beginning, and because they had nothing to lose. Their sons were either murdered or arrested, and they said, well, we have nothing to lose, at least we can speak up whatever we have inside us. You can't forget all their stories. It's quite emotional and very tragic and dramatic. I'm myself ethnic Uzbek from Kyrgyzstan, so this directly affects my personal life as well, my family's life. What I'm trying to achieve with this project is to make at least some, even if it's small, contribution towards peaceful development, towards reconciliation between two ethnic groups. We have to address them. If we want to reconcile, if we want to have these two communities live in a peaceful way, then all these things should be stopped.